Over the next half hour, we want to bring you stories of interest and inspiration from across the country. First stop, Halifax.
The city's IWK Health Centre, a hospital for women and children, has been running an amazing model train railroad for over 18 years.
Laura Bain dropped by the centre to meet one of the many volunteers who help run and maintain the trains for all of the visiting children and parents.
When visitors walk into the outpatients lobby of the IWK Health Centre, the first thing they encounter is the spectacular IWK model railway. And on most mornings, David Freeman is one of the conductors who helps keep the trains running.
Want to sit on my knee? Is he allowed to do that? Absolutely. Look, you push this button here. See the ambulance in there? There's a train going by.
For 3-year-old Lincoln Meeum, the colorful trains, the miniature landscapes, and the full 90 meters of electrified metal track, all equipped with interactive buttons, is a beacon.
Over here he comes. There comes Thomas. Thomas got his panda bears.
Lincoln's mother, Jennifer Meeum, says Lincoln loves trains and the IWK Railway.
It's kind of like a reward, you know. You listen to the doctor and you're patient and you sit still and you wait while you do your exams, and then afterwards you can come and play with the trains.
We're quite often known as the train hospital. And we have a comment book, and one lady wrote in, she said, if you asked my son what was the most important piece of equipment in the hospital, he would say it's the trains.
The setup has 2 levels, and each level has 2 sets of tracks. As the trains move around the top level, they pass through scenery depicting each of the 4 seasons.
So we have a mountain scene with the people skiing and coasting on the hill. Then on the other side is a bit of a river coming down out of the mountains in one area. Then you come around to the town scene, which would be summertime. There's a lot of activity there. There's a fire truck that lights up, and if you push the button, then the helicopter on the roof, and a little ice cream truck with people lined up looking inside to see what might be there that they might like.
The bottom level of the setup is visible through windows that are at the perfect height for toddlers. The trains on this level are smaller and the scenery is tiny. A big draw for kids is the interactive buttons.
Now, one of the things I've added since I came was to make it more chance to participate in the layout. So I've put about 17 buttons around the outside that make all the scenes come to life, and they're all a little different. It may be lights flash or a playground come to life. There's lots for them to do, and it's fun for everybody.
David and many fellow members of the Model Railway Association run the railway. Manager of Volunteer Resources, Kylene Meller, says volunteers like David are invaluable.
We're just really appreciative of our volunteers and this passion of theirs. We've actually had patients and families, David has been here a long time, that 5-10 years later will keep coming back and stop and know David. So people come here and this is a must-see on their hospital checklist.
Model trains have always been a passion for David, who got his first set as a boy in 1944. Passing on that joy is what keeps him coming back day after day.
I think the favorite thing about doing it is being here for the children. I just like making people feel good about being here, that it's a good experience.
So perfect for a children's hospital. The Halifax team said that while they were filming, there was a steady stream of kids stopping to look at the trains and press the buttons.
It brings joy to the kids, but also to the volunteers who get to share their hobby with everybody.